Hello everyone, Carolina Venom here. This is an update video here on the Samsung Galaxy Victory. I was wrong in something that I said about this phone as far as the 4G LTE and the 4G connectivity. I was told in the past that if you have an LTE 4G phone, that if you lived in a WiMAX 4G area with Sprint, Virgin Mobile, that you would not be able to use 4G on your phone at all. That even if you're in a 4G WiMAX area, that 3G would only work unless you was actually in an LTE area. Well, I figured out that was wrong, because this is my very first LTE phone, and this is actually the first day that I am using it, actually using it. And I took it out earlier, and the phone said I was in 4G, and I was like, wait a minute, I only live in a WiMAX area. This is a LTE phone. Why is it working in 4G? Well, I checked the speed test, and sure enough, I was packing some pretty impressive speeds. And I don't know if they changed it or what, because I do live near a 4G WiMAX area. I do live quite a ways from an LTE area, but I was pulling some speeds that really resembled LTE speeds. And I mean, I'll show you here. Go on here, speed test. 22.8 was my highest download speed. And 7.3 and 7.7 upload. Of course, he's up here was in 3G in the middle of nowhere with hardly no service, but these here was in the middle of a 4G WiMAX area. And honestly, I have not seen speeds this fast in just regular 4G WiMAX areas. I know that AT&T 4G, the best I ever got was 11 megabits download and maybe 1.2, 1.3 upload. But for Sprint to have 22 megabits down, I mean, that's quite a bit of speed. That's kind of like, some LTE speeds. I don't think Sprint's much faster than that in LTE. I don't know, because I've never been in an LTE area. But, that's pretty fast. And, I guess I was misled. Either that or they changed it to where LTE phones will also work in 4G WiMAX areas. Everybody else may know this, but me, I mean, when you talk to a Sprint advisor or something, they tell you no, WiMAX will not work with LTE phones. You figure they know what they're talking about, but apparently they don't. So I have had 4G phones with actual Sprint before, but never an LTE phone with Virgin Mobile. So 4G does work. So if you're in a WiMAX 4G area, you're not stuck in 3G, so you got some pretty good speeds there. And I'm guessing the LTE is blazing if it's that fast. Then again, I may check it again tomorrow, and it may be 10 megabits down. It just all depends. That was took around midnight, maybe midnight, 12:20, something like that. So I mean, speeds do vary depending on time of day, but I wanted to just clear that up. But still, awesome phone. Like I said, down here in the middle of the woods, I can get 1 bar of service, and I'm actually in a no coverage area with Sprint. I do not even live in Sprint coverage. I'm about a mile outside of coverage area, and I still can maintain a phone call. So, pretty good. I think that their towers are a little off. But the only thing that gets 4G LTE service in my area is in where I live at is AT&T and Verizon. Sprint's still behind the times, and they haven't got their stuff together yet, but I'm waiting for it. And but anyway, I wanted to just clear that up, and I'm glad that 4G does work. Because 3G is painfully slow, even in good coverage areas. So anyway, I thought I'd just do this little update video here. So I'm going to get out of here. Y'all have a good one, and I'll catch you later.